Where were you living in June of 2007?
Dunbar Village.
June 18th of 2007. Do you remember what you were doing that day?
Yes.
And when you went in the front door, did you lock it behind you?
Yes. It was starting to be dark.
Do you know about what time it is when you hear a knock on the door?
It was maybe between 9 or 9:30.
Who was at the door?
It was a boy. He told me I have 2 flat tires.
When you go out that back door, did you go look at the truck?
Yes.
Did you have flat tires?
No.
Did you see the person that had knocked on your door and told you had flat tires?
Yes.
And where did you see him?
He was by my front door and coming to the parking lot by the truck.
And did you ask him about the flat tires?
I said, how come you told me I have 2 flat tires? And he told me, I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't know. I thought you have 2 flat tires.
So you realize you don't have flat tires. What did you do then?
I walked into the back door to get inside.
To go back to your apartment?
Yes. 3 guys come in front of me with gun.
What did these guys say to you, a child?
They told me to get inside.
And
they told me if I make noise, they will kill me.
And did you obey them?
Yes.
Did you go in your back door?
Yes.
What were they doing with the guns when they were talking to you?
They pointed the gun at me and told me they will shoot me.
What were they telling you to do?
To give them money.
And what did you tell them about money?
I told them I don't have any money. They can take everything they want. Just don't kill us.
When you get in the house, what did the 3 guys make you do?
They make us lay on the floor in the living room.
And what did these guys continue to say to you?
They keep asking for money.
And what did you keep telling them?
I keep telling them I don't have any money. We don't have any money. Just took everything. We have 2 credit cards. You can take everything you want. Just leave us alone. Don't kill us.
Were they all saying this or just one?
All of them.
After a few minutes, does the man with the long gun take you or leave you? Do you stay there or do you go somewhere?
He took me upstairs.
When you go upstairs, are all the lights on or is it somewhat dark?
There was 1 light on.
Do you pass a child?
He was on the floor. They keep kicking him and he was yelling.
And could you hear whether or not he was crying?
Yes.
Where did they take you?
In my room.
What does that guy say to you?
He keep asking me for money.
And what do you keep telling him?
I keep telling him I don't have any money.
Did these guys find anything to take? Did you see?
They took my jewelry. They took my cell phone.
In the bedroom, when the one guy is in there with the long gun, what does he then tell you about your clothes?
He told me to take my clothes off.
And what did you tell him?
I didn't want to.
And what did he say to you about that?
He just tore my clothes.
He tore them?
Yes.
Do you know if the dress stayed on or did it fall on the ground?
They fall on the ground. They make me lay on the first. They make me lay on the bed.
And do they make you lay on your bed on your stomach or on your back?
First, I was on my back.
And what happens when you lay on your back?
They have sex with me.
And
after that, one of them lay down, and the one who have sex with me first, he lay down on my bed. And they put me on my knees. I have to suck his penny. The one who has sex with me first lay down, make me suck his penny, and the other one is having sex with me on my anus.
Were you screaming?
I was crying and praying at the same time.
Why didn't you scream out for help?
Because they told me they would kill me.
And did you believe them? Did you believe that they would kill you?
Yes.
After you perform oral sex on the one on the bed and the other one has had intercourse with you from behind in your anus, what happens next to you?
After that, they put the gun, the long one, they put it inside of me.
You described the long gun, and they put it inside of you where?
In my anus.
And again, did you scream?
I was crying and told them, please don't do that, it's hurt.
And did they do it anyway?
Yes.
We've talked about the 3 guys that came in. Did more come in?
Yes.
And when did that happen?
when they were having sex with me. Every time one is finished, the other one take his place. They always switch place all the time. And 3 others come when I was on my back.
Those 3 more that came in, did they also do things like that to you?
Yes,
What did they do to you?
they're still doing the same thing.
Did each and every one of them either put their penis in your vagina or their penis in your anus?
Yes,
And did each and every one of them perform oral sex on them by putting your mouth on their penis?
yes,
Were they calling you names?
yes, they keep calling me bitch.
Is it all of these guys or just one?
All of them.
Was anybody laughing?
Yes,
One of them or all of them?
all of them were laughing.
Do you know whether or not anybody used a condom?
I didn't know that. They keep asking me for a condom. I told them I don't have any.
Do you know whether or not they had a condom of their own, a male condom that they used?
I didn't know that, but because after all of them have sex with me, some of them have twice, some of them have sex with me 3 times. I was almost passing out.
You were almost passing out?
Yes.
And
I couldn't breathe. I keep crying. Tell them, please, you're hurting me.
do you remember something happening with the bar of soap?
I didn't really know when they put the bar soap. It's only when I get to the hospital I was in pain. And when they were checking me out,
Do
and they
you-
find the bar soap inside of me.
Do you know what a nose hair trimmer is?
Yes,
Do you remember what was done with that?
they put it inside of me.
Again in your vagina?
Yes, after they put those chemicals inside of me. I don't know if they want to take all those DNA out. Maybe I don't know what they think they were doing. And I was crying, telling them it hurt.
Did there come a time where a child gets brought into the bathroom?
Yes, they make him take a bath.
Does he get in the tub with you?
Yes,
And when he's in the tub, are you in the tub as well?
yes.
Are you?
And after that, they make me stay on my knees. They told me I have to suck his penis. He didn't want me to. He was crying.
And what did you say to him?
And that's the time they hit him with the gun, and he was bleeding.
You did do it like they
Yes.
told you?
Yes,
When you're laying on your back, they made him get on top of you?
yes.
And what did they tell him?
They told him to have sex with me.
And what did he say?
He didn't want to.
Was
And they keep beating him up. And that's the time I told him, please, I don't want them to kill you. It doesn't matter if they kill me. And I told him to stay on top of me. And they didn't want to stay on top of me. And I tell them, please, stay down, stay there, because they're going to kill us.
Did they hit you with anything?
With the gun, we were laying down. They put on the bookshelf on top of us. And one of them was jumping over the bookshelf when the bookshelf was on top of us.
Do you have any idea why these guys would do this to you?
I don't know.
Did there come a time where someone in the crowd talked about lighting you on fire?
Yes.
And what'd they say?
They keep asking me for lighter. I told them I don't have any. It took them like maybe two hours and a half before they go.
Eventually it got quiet. Did you think they all left?
Yes, but when I didn't hear them, I was still scared to get out of the tub
Why were you afraid to get out of the tub?
because I thought they were still inside.
What did one or more of them tell you that they would do if you called the police
They would blow the house.
and kill you?
Yes.
At some point, do you get out of the tub?
I didn't get out of the tub until one of them came back upstairs, and he told me what I'm doing in the tub. And I told them I'm scared to get out.
And he comes to the bathroom door,
Yes.
and what does he make you do?
And he told me to get up, go in my room, and he made me have oral sex with him again.
When he makes you do that in your bedroom, you're still naked? You got out of the tub, you're still naked?
Yes.
And then does he take you downstairs?
Yes.
What does this guy do to you when you get downstairs?
He make me have oral sex again.
And where are you, what room are you in, the kitchen or the living
In the
room?
kitchen. He was standing by the back door.
Does he make you get down on your knees?
Yes,
And do you do that?
yes,
And then does he leave?
yes.
What do you do after he finally leaves?
Go back upstairs.
And where's the child?
He was in his room,
And
bleeding.
what do you do for Chris Stephen?
I took a white shirt. I put it over Christopher's head. I was scared to use the phone to call a friend.
What about phone cords in the wall? Did you see anybody rip the phone out of the wall?
Yes,
And what room was that in?
my bedroom.
When did you leave the house?
First, I tried to leave the house to go to the hospital. Before I get out, he looked up by the front door to see if there is somebody outside. Didn't see anybody. And we go, he goes inside, told me, let's go. He would help me.
Did you walk to Good Samaritan Hospital?
Yes,
How were you able to walk?
he helping me
And
walk.
was he able to see all right, or were his eyes closing?
Yes, but his eyes was burning and he was hurting a lot.
How long do you think it took you to walk to the hospital?
I don't remember. Maybe. First, they want me to call the police. I didn't want to. And they told me they can't see me. I have to call the police before they see me.
Why didn't you want to call the police?
I didn't want to call the police because they told me if I call the police and tell the police about that, they will blow the house with us. They will kill us.
Did you wear glasses before that night?
No,
Have you had problems with your eyes as a result of what happened?
I keep having problem with my eyes. I can't read.
What about inside? Did you have problems inside because of what they had done?
I still have problem until now.
You still have problems now?
Yes, because of those chemicals they put inside of me. I think it was last summer, I have a biopsy to remove cancer cell inside of me.
And did they put you on pain medication as well?
Yes.
How long were you on the pain medication, do you know?
I just stopped taking them because I'm tired to take all those pain medicine all the time.